It is easy to search for the Hebrew word an English word translates with the Use and Analysis tabs when you display the two-column analysis window. Make sure that you have the two-column analysis window displayed by clicking on the red button here, located in the upper right corner of the analysis window. Make sure that you are displaying the Analysis tab and also click on the Use tab. And for this example, I'll be working with the NAS and the WTT in the Browse window. We've seen that the Use tab instantly searches for and displays the word that you hold your mouse cursor over in the Browse window. And the Analysis tab updates to display the underlying Hebrew word for any word that you hold your mouse cursor over in a tagged version like the NAS or in any of these tagged versions. Let's say that you're reading Ecclesiastes and in chapter 2 you notice several occurrences of the word fool contrasted with the wise. So you decide to study this word in the book of Ecclesiastes and see how it is used. The first occurrence of the word fool in this chapter is in verse 14. If I hold my mouse cursor over the word fool here in the NAS, notice that the Analysis tab updates to indicate the Hebrew word kasil as the Hebrew word that's translated fool in Ecclesiastes 2:14. Also, the Use tab has updated to find all instances of the word fool in Ecclesiastes. The Use tab instantly searches on that word form fool, and it's helpful to find every verse where that particular word form is found. But if I wish to search for the underlying Hebrew word, how do I do so with these tools that we find here? If I wish to find all the instances of the word kasil in Ecclesiastes, I'll need to locate that word in the WTT version below. In some cases it may be easy to find the word in the WTT, but if the word form as it appears in the text makes it hard for you to find, we can use the Analysis tab and the pop-up word tips to help us locate it. If you do not have the pop-up word tips enabled, make sure that you enable them by clicking on the Browse Window Options button and choose Toggle Word Tips. Then hold your mouse cursor over the word fool so that it displays in the Analysis window. Hold down the Shift key to freeze the Analysis window, and now move your mouse cursor over the words in the WTT until you see the pop-up word tips display the word that appears there at the top of the Analysis window. We found that this word contains as one of its lemmas, kasil. So when I hold my mouse cursor over that word, I've instantly conducted a search for kasil throughout Ecclesiastes in the Use tab. By using the Use tab in this manner, this gives you a more comprehensive search than searching for fool in your English version with the Use tab. If you wish to find all occurrences of that underlying word throughout the version that you're using, hold down the Shift key, then click on the Version Radio button in the Use tab, and the search will be conducted throughout that version. If you click on the Radio button for book again, the search will be just for Ecclesiastes. So by using the Analysis tab and the Use tab together, we can find quite a bit of information about this word. We can find all instances where it occurs in Ecclesiastes, and in the Analysis tab you have the morphological parsing of the word and a lexicon entry for that word. Whether you are displaying the search hits for the book or version, you can also export that verse list to the search window. Right-click on the list here and choose Export Verse List to Search List. If you wish to bookmark your original place of study in Ecclesiastes 14, you can click on an empty tab here in the search window before doing so. Then right-click, Export the List, and you can explore the various uses of this word throughout Ecclesiastes. And when you want to go back to chapter 2, right-click on your original tab. One final observation. The Use tab can help us to find other Hebrew words in the current book that may be translated as full if we explore the Use tab search on that English word a bit further. So I'll hold my mouse cursor over the word full, then hold down the Shift key, right-click in the Use tab, and choose the option to export the verse list to the search list. Then use the spin buttons in the search window results verse list, or click on the verses to display them in the browse window. When you hold your mouse cursor over the highlighted word in the NAS on various verses, you may see that other Hebrew words are translated as full as well. For example, we see here that sakal is also translated as full in Ecclesiastes. You can study these words as well using this technique as an entry point for further study on related Hebrew words in the book you are studying.